Alright, guys. So, welcome to the BF Music Podcast. And to your host is Pablo Ruiz Vargas. Make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel, Rumble, BitChute, all those good stuff. And for the people listening to the podcast in Anchor.fm, with a simple play for do it. This is episode 135 from the PF Music Podcast. Really appreciate it that you guys are still tuning in with me. Today's topic basically, I don't know what to say. With my baby right now. She doesn't want to go to sleep, so I have to carry her a little bit. Rumble a little bit. So today's topic is basically rambling a little bit. That's my topic. Rambling a little bit about life. Just life is so interesting. I have to say that sometimes I do Uber in the side, and you do encounter some weird stuff. While I was doing Uber, I saw a situation that really took to my mind, and for the first time, not for the first time, but I get the first time since I moved to Milwaukee a couple months ago. I saw a guy hitting a woman, like a knife. He literally took her and just threw it on the floor, and she went back to him, which is the weirdest thing. I guess my question is why people associate themselves with negative people. That's the main question. Why they do it? And I think it's, thinking out loud, of course, is because they might be in love with the negative aspect or the negative emotion that comes with it, which in some ways is sad. But it just shows you how people really, as soon as they go one side of the fence, especially when it is negative, everything just go down the hill easily from there, and it's very hard to just come back from that. Things are very unexpected, I'm not gonna lie. I was driving today, and I was doing reverse, hit a pole out of nowhere with a camera in the back. And I looked at the car, I'm like, damn, man, how this thing happened? Everything was going so good. How this thing happened now? It all came from a decision that I made. Any decision, even the person that I saw hitting the wife or the girlfriend, whatever, was still a decision that I made. And that was one of the crudest things I've been since I moved from New York. When I was living in New York, I saw people bleeding on the floor. I saw people getting hit, people getting stabbed. At one time, I was working out in the park, like usually I would do, and I see a couple fighting. And that couple have a daughter. And I think they were struggling about money. All of a sudden, they just go back and forward, and the female pull out a knife. And he tried to stab the guy in front of me. So the guy grabbed the girl, ran away. And after that, the lady came to me and asked for the phone. And I told her, I'm not gonna give you a goddamn phone. I'm not gonna give you my phone. And every time that I tell the story, people don't believe me. Like, you can tell in their face, like they're numb, like they don't believe me. Like, oh, okay. Like, it might be because I sound like too much too good to be true, or the way I'm telling it is not believable, whatever. I don't care, it's my truth. And I lived it. So that's what matters most. So the same thing happened with the lady that I saw being thrown to the ground. And that's what happened when you don't have a lack. You have a lack of presence of male. Of fatherhood. That's what happened. I guess that is the side, the dark side of things when you don't have a structure on life, especially in the family, which is very important. Very important. Seeing a lot of these kids that a lot of these girls do, they play with fire, and the thing is that they know that the fire does burn, but they just go back to it. And this is where my empathy just go low because of that. Inside my heart, I still feel, bad for them because I'm human, right? I'm human, but in the other side, I don't feel. I feel like you made the decision. This is the this is your responsibility for the decisions. I guess this is what happened when you really go down the rabbit hole, and then you know what happened after that. If you don't fix yourself, you probably go to the area of drugs, alcohol, addictions, because you need now to uncover that new trauma. I guess, right? So it's just to show you that even to our adulthood, we still see things that can really mess up our mind, and we have to just learn to live with it. I mean, since I moved to Milwaukee, a lot of things that happened, so I just learned to just deal with it and just move forward. Now I'm learning that I need to take things more serious, and I cannot, cannot put myself in a situation that does not looks like I'm gonna win. And all that come thanks to the self-work that I did for years. I think it has become good and has helped me a lot. I always need to just remember that things are gonna be fine, but I need to just work to it. Even though these things are happening outside, these weird instances, right? They look weird, but at the same time, it's like a reminder that I should not. If I don't want to live around these things, I need to make things happen. Alright. So, give me a second. There we go. My witch lamp. Make sure that there you go. How did I hit it before? Like this? How was it? No, it was not like that. It was like that. For those folks that are wondering, I'm trying to put my lamp in a place where people can see me in the I guess this will work, right? Something like that. No. Let me see. I don't remember how I did it. I think it was something like this, right? Either way, while I just fix this thing, I think that was it. I think so. I think that was it. Well, I'll fix that. yeah, I had to do this episode a little bit short for the simple fact that I had my baby here with me, Lina Josephine, just hanging out with me. Hopefully, you guys can understand, but I wanted to do my episode either way. So, episode 135, just random rumbling thoughts. Hopefully, you guys can take care. Like always, make sure you subscribe to YouTube and BitChute and Anchor and Rumble. You listen to the podcast Anchor.fm. Just to give you a play and a simple share, and I'm gonna really appreciate it. With this, guys, this was your host Pablo Ruiz Vargas. I'm out. Peace.